This is M.A.D and Mennonite Mike.
You might want to just restart that.
Okay.
It caught you. I think it caught you in the middle of it. Sorry.
Welcome to M.A.D Games. This is M.A.D and Mennonite Mike, and we are continuing our playthrough of Persona 4 Ultimax Arena. And we are doing the story of who we're playing as now.
The person I'm on.
Yukiko, I'm a guy.
I'm a guy.
I said that right?
It's Amagi, not I'm a guy.
Okay, what else? I'm a guy, you're a guy, you a guy, me a guy, what else? Tomato, potato.
Anti-shadow?
What are you doing?
Labrys?
I have no idea.
Why are you holding a GameCube controller?
I don't know, I drank something that I didn't know what was in, so I'm kind of tripping out a little bit.
All systems are clear. Commencing elimination.
Oh, this is different.
Oh, snap. Blocks. Sound effects. Shaking.
You completely shut off your ego. So you don't care if you live or die, as long as you don't have to face up to what you really are?
No, this is a different way to
How
take
ignorant are you?
Okay, so it means true self and la la la.
No, you haven't done that yet.
Okay.
Miss President!
Sacho!
Stop
Sacho.
calling her Miss President. Just call her Labrys.
Yes.
Seems I came too late. She's an older generation model, yet she's this powerful?
Oh, Mitsu.
Okay, so Labrys is the older sister. Not Labrys. Yeah, Labrys.
Labrys is older.
Artemisia.
Let's just summon my Persona here for no reason.
Wait, you can use a persona? Actually, I didn't sense you at all. Who are you?
We say step up your game.
Since you've
Damn
all
right.
become unavoidably involved
What
with
we
this,
used you for?
I'll at least tell you who I am. My
At least
name
until an
is Mitsuru
Ultimax when it
Kirijo.
becomes
In a
more
way,
useful.
I'm
Yeah.
the one responsible for this commotion.
It's weird in Ultimax, she gets this whole, like, complex about how she was no use in this game.
What do you mean
She's
you're
Daphne,
responsible
basically.
for this?
Except
Do you also know the
Daphne,
reasons
like,
behind what
becomes more
happened a
useful.
moment
Yeah, she
ago?
is Daphne.
But there's only so
Exactly.
much.
I
I'm at
mean,
liberty to
Rise
tell
is
you.
useful, but
Though
it's like in
only
this game it
natural
makes
for you
her
to have your doubts,
feel like she's
I'll try and
completely
answer to the
useless.
best
Yeah.
of my ability.
And Daphne was all just...
I'm
in the
girl.
beginning, she was just the pretty girl,
Yeah,
but then later she became an actual character.
right. And I guess it's just development of a character and just changing with the times.
I can't believe this. A machine made with a heart so it could use a persona.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, we did just see
Have
it
you
in
not
action.
watched anime?
I understand.
Well,
that it's hard
anime
to
can get
believe. I'm
weirder.
not lying
Yes,
to you.
fair
It's
enough.
the truth.
I mean, for me, it's like
Of course,
Transformers
I
is the
didn't
thing.
expect a shadow
Yeah.
to emerge from her like that.
And it's popular. And I mean popular in the movies.
Well, yeah, Transformers technically do have
You should
souls,
leave the rest
so-
of this to us.
Yeah,
It's all right
it's
if you
just
back out of
weird
it.
how that whole thing. Not to mention, the weirdest thing is that there's a planet one,
What do you mean, like
Unicron or something.
Yeah, oh yeah, Unicron. That makes perfect sense. There's a
I
giant
understand what you're
robot
saying.
planet, shape-shifting planet that eats other planets.
I can't
Makes
believe
perfect
Miss
sense.
President
So
like
basically,
this.
it's Galactus,
What?
except shaped like a planet.
Why not?
From
Well,
what you told us, it seems like
Yes.
she was created
let me say
only
this:
to fight.
Galactus doesn't
But I
actively
can't claim
eat the
that this
planet.
has
He kind
nothing
of
to do
absorbs
with
it.
me.
With Unicron, he
should
actually
talk.
Okay, you're
Just
thinking
like a
too hard
normal
about
girl.
this.
exactly. I'm just, I mean,
Yeah, Galactus goes through like the weirdest.
I promised her that once
phase
we got
through
to the
eating
bottom of this,
food.
we'd go
Yeah.
out and have fun together.
I mean, with Unicron, he
I
actually
promise. If she
bites
has a
into it
heart,
and
that's
starts
all
chewing the
more reason I
planet.
can't turn
With
my back
Galactus,
on
I think he just
He
absor-
gets. I think he does energy based.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always make some big story about Galactus trying to eat Earth.
Yeah.
I'd like to
I
make
know
a
in
request,
Spy
too.
on Web
Will you
Wars they're
take
doing this
Yukiko with you?
whole the
You
game
could?
thing.
Don't worry about
Oh
us.
yeah, that contest. of
You need to
Champions
save
thing.
Labrys right now.
Yeah, it's just like I
That's
don't
right,
really like that
Yukiko
kind of
Senpai.
storyline. They
You
did
gotta
that
do your
before
best
in
in our
other
place.
Spider-Man cartoons. I
Yeah.
think.
How is Drake Bell still annoying as hell as Peter Parker?
He's not super annoying, but it's just like the more they cut away where Spider-Man just talks in third person, the more annoying it gets.
See, that's the thing. I don't
If
think
you're still
Drake
concerned
Bell's
about
all that
Labrys,
annoying
despite knowing
personally.
the
I don't think he's a bad voice actor.
No, I mean
Stop
if
you.
they played him straight
Thank you.
and just kept
We
him
can't waste
relatively
any more
serious
time.
and lighthearted,
Let's
he
go.
would have been good. But when they throw in all this super childish humor into it, he gets annoying really fast.
Yeah, I know Spider-Man makes jokes, but it seems like he makes jokes like every 5 seconds in that series.
I mean, That's the thing I like about Spider-Man. I mean, he makes jokes in the darkest situations. It can't be... If you kind of just constantly put him in lighthearted situations and he just starts cracking jokes with that, it kind of...
I know he got more serious when he actually had to fight Arnim Zola.
Yeah.
Well, the second time, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been keeping up with the series?
I kind of stopped after the,
Another
when
one of
Web
those
Warriors
invisible
started,
walls.
I stopped, that's when I stopped watching the last
You mean when it
episode.
became like an actual school?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why they called it Web Warriors. Because that just makes it seem like Spider-Man is the leader.
See, that's the thing. I can't accept Drake Bell, Drake Bell voicing him. I can't see it as a voice of a leader of Spider-Man. If you had the voice actor from the original anime series, I could buy that. If you had him from the voice actor from Spectacular Spider-Man, I could buy that. But
My thing was like Spider-Man was more of... No, I never seen Spider-Man as like the leader character.
oh yeah, he's never the leader.
I would have thought him being a sidekick that would bring the team together. I just wouldn't imagine him leading it.
I mean, he's not a psychic. He's like
That
the...
means
Yeah, I
the
mean, he's
situation
not the
will still
rallier.
Yeah, he's like maybe second in
We don't have
command.
much time.
Yeah.
Where he just like
Let's
brings
settle
people
this.
together with like logic.
Mm-hmm.
Is
But it
that
was
as
like,
far as you're
he's the
willing to
joke-
go? Wasn't there
It's
something
weird when you
you
have the
wanted
main
to
character be
protect?
Wisecracker.
Wisecracker. I mean, they do it with the Guardians too,
Mhm.
but then again, everyone is a wisecracker in the Guardians, except for like Gamora and Drax.
Yeah. This
Let
thing
me
I'm kind of
clear
upset
up
about
any
though, because I was
misunderstanding
a
you may
little
harbor.
confused. I don't know why they call
All
it Web Warriors,
responsibilities
because
regarding Labrys devolve to
there's
me.
not that many Spider characters. I know they have...
There's like
Respect your
3 right
feelings,
now.
but
Yeah, I mean,
can't
they
allow
have
people's
Iron
lives to be
Spider,
put at
they
risk.
have
If all
Asian
else
Venom,
fails,
Yeah.
and Spider-Man.
destroying
And then they got
her is
Rhino.
also an option.
Rhino, really?
They got Rhino.
Destroying
Oh.
her?
I never,
If
that's,
your
see,
desire
that's the thing
to
I like
protect
about
her is real,
Ultimate Spider-Man a
you can
lot,
prove
is
it by
because
beating me.
they go a unique
But if
way.
you
They
won't
change
fight,
some stuff up.
then
I
keep
love how they
trembling
had
where
the
you are, and I'll settle
Ultimate
this
Green
very
Goblin
quickly.
still use a glider. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I like how they had the random weak kind of nerdy guy become the Iron Spider.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
I'll fight.
And I
Whatever I
kind of like
think.
how they. I
If
really
only
like how
one
they
of
did
us can move
Venom.
on, it should be
And I like how they
whoever's
brought
stronger.
Agent Venom in there with Flash Thompson.
Yeah.
Now
He's one of my
that's
all-time
what I
favorite
was hoping to
superheroes. I just
hear.
don't like how he
Of
talks
course,
like a
whether or
stereotypical
not you
jock,
can
but
best
he's in
Yes.
high school, so...
So basically, the plotline with Rhino joining was he and he was trying to kill Flash Thompson, and then like Spidey talked him out of it basically.
Yeah.
And then basically they became rivals at the school.
But, was, Flash Thompson Venom at that point?
Flash Thompson was like Venom, I think.
Okay.
He was Agent Venom or whatever.
Yeah. Same diff.
Yeah.
No, he's space. Well, in the comics, he's Space Knight Venom, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
He's just adding titles.
See, you know what the funny part is? This is a spoiler from the comics, but did you know Venom's part of the Guardians of the Galaxy now?
No, I didn't know that, but
Well, yeah, he's part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and he goes back to the planet where the symbiote originated from. And apparently, the symbiote species, they're all about peace, prosperity, and keeping the balance of the universe in check.
that's kind of ironic.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. The whole symbiote thing works is they just live off, they live with the host, they give them super strength, whatever, powers and whatnot, and they just live with them. But what happened with Venom suit is that Spider-Man wasn't the original host of it. That during, about how in the original Secret Wars, Spider-Man found the symbiote in a
Well done.
machine,
You
and thought
have
it was just
proven your
another
resolve.
costume.
Yeah.
But before he found it, Deadpool found it
Now,
first.
go after him.
And when he put on
I'm
the suit,
confident that
he
you
found
can
out he was
salvage
trying to
her
bond
heart.
with him. And when the suit bonded with him, it took way too much Deadpool
Did you
and went
let me
insane.
win on
And
purpose?
so basically, Deadpool just
I
ditches the suit
object
back
to
in the
the
machine.
question. I don't
And that's where
indulge
Spider-Man
people in
finds
critical
it. So the whole
situations
reason
like
why Venom symbiote is all fangs, eat people, blah 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 blah, is because of Deadpool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going now. And I'm coming back with Labrys no matter what.
Because in Spider-Man Web Warriors, they brought in like
That's
some
the spirit.
obscure characters.
I'm
like,
counting on you,
well,
M.A.D.
this is, I don't know if it's really a spoiler, but you know Cloak and Dagger?
Yeah.
They brought Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, I know about that.
They brought Squirrel Girl.
Happy about that.
And I don't know what one of the things was. There's like a tiger there.
You're talking about White Tiger? Oh! You talking about the Tarzan ripoff, the talking with the tiger?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who that. Because I see the tiger, but I thought it was like he was always near like who I thought was the owner, but it was like Dagger instead.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but yeah, let's see. I like that. They're bringing in more obscure characters, and
Like they brought in Squirrel Girl and
Swirl's actually gotten really popular lately.
yeah.
I'm so shocked they made Rhino an Avenger though. Well, had him become a protagonist or hero.
Yeah.
See, another thing I like is I'm mad they shot themselves in the foot with this because it was such a good idea. It's how Norman Osborn became the Iron Patriot, which he did in the comics, but he did that in a way to redeem himself.
What's going on?
Because he legitimately wanted to be a hero, become a better father. And I don't know if you know how much about the comic books you know, but Norman Osborn is the biggest trash in the Spider-Man comics.
Oh yeah.
Just the biggest trash, and I like how they actually tried to redeem him in
Please
this.
wake up!
They did that for one episode, and they turned him back into the Green Goblin, which was such a letdown. I don't know if he came back or not, because I haven't followed it that much.
Did you know about the Inhumans?
Yeah.
They brought
don't
them in
have
an
to fight
episode.
like
They
that.
really did?
Don't act like you're a machine!
Yeah, that makes sense, because I guess they're trying to set up for the movies.
They brought the Inhumans and they were like, they all got mind controlled basically to be bad.
I hate that trope so much in
Analyze
superhero
and
comics where
voice
there was
print.
like one character
Identity
gets mind
confirmed
control and they have
as
to fight and blah
Yukiko,
blah blah
M.A.D.
blah.
No, this was like
Yukiko.
everyone was mind controlled
Yeah,
except for like
We
one
made a
Inhuman that
promise to
was
each
like
other.
trying to
You just
stop
have
the
to
war.
be
Still, that's
yourself.
the only, that just bugs the crowd out of
Yukiko,
me because it just seems like a
son?
cop out to have two characters fight.
Yeah. But now they the storyline they're on now is like the Collector versus the Grandmaster in a game, but it's like heroes versus villains instead.
Yeah, it's kind of it's champions. It's contest of champions.
What I wish they did was heroes and villains against other heroes and
That would have been
villains.
perfect, actually.
Because I know they did that in the original Spider-Man thing.
Mhm.
For some reason, Spider-Man was in charge of like he was the one who made all the plans and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you this. Spider-Man's a good tactician, but I feel if Captain America was in, you would probably go with him first.
Yeah, you would let him be the leader and have someone else make the plans or something.
Yeah.
That's why we're in school, having a fighting tournament. You want to see close friends fight for their
I'd rather have
lives against
Spider-Man
each
just be like second
because
command
if
if
they do
anything.
that, then they might lose.
You know, I would rather just have a team where they all have their own skills and everything, where it's not really a second in command or anything.
That wasn't my
Where
wish at
Spider-Man
all.
can just go, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, every now and again, they
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah, they just recently had an episode of Ant-Man, I think,
Yeah.
where they all. It's like most of the time that when they get characters to like cameo, it's always as a
alright.
teacher.
I
Yeah.
don't know what happened to you in the
See, that's
past.
the thing.
But
I'm,
whatever it was,
I'm more
it
than
doesn't
100%
define you.
sure
I
that
understand that much
all
at
this really
least.
goofy comedy is probably on Disney's part, that they want them to do that, and that a lot of the writers are kind of forcing, I guess. Because a lot of the stories, it's really clear they actually, the writers of this really care about Spider-Man in the comics.
Yeah.
And I guess some of the humor's just tacked on.
Stop!
Whereas the exact opposite of Teen Titans Go, which I hate that show so much. You want to know something funny about that? I was watching it and I think they took the DC logo off it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Then let me
DC,
take
like,
over.
and it makes a lot of sense because DC's always wanted to be like the super serious, we're realistic,
Just like
we're
you did
hardcore.
before.
I'm just really surprised they got the original voice actors.
They didn't need to do that. The bad part is, like, it doesn't even need to be like the Teen Titans because they don't reference anything from the comic books. They rarely reference anything from the shows. Like, if you're doing a comic book show about a group of superheroes, you should at least take something from the comics or some the comics at least, because there's years and years of lore, but they don't focus on any of that in the show, and that drives me so crazy.
What's funny is I like when sometimes they do flashbacks, but then they flashback to the original animals.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And like they say the stupidest things when they're in that form too.
See, I liked in one episode where they try to get Robin to reveal what he looks like under his mask.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, if I reveal my mask, you'll just end up like my last team. And they like flash back to him like back in the original animation style. And he goes, team, this is what I look like under my mask. And as soon as he takes off the mask, they just get nuked to hell.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, that episode ending was weird too.
It really was.
Fine.
I mean, I don't even think the writers actually liked Teen Titans. I remember when the show started, they even watched the original Teen Titans show.
That's pretty bad.
It really is.
I know they were going for like a more comedy than anything, but
They were just ramming straight in for that. Like I said, it doesn't even need to be a superhero show.
okay.
Thank you.
Hope you remember the controls.
Yeah, I do. Hit all the buttons and punch hard.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did, but I almost perfected Mitsuru while we were talking. That was pretty funny.
I could probably, if I was using show, I would probably be fine, but
You see, I love doing that circle combo.
yeah. If someone got out combo. Was me. Here you go.
I like how we talked about Spider-Man for like a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we didn't even discuss the movies.
Okay.
And here we go.
So how do you feel about them doing the new Spider-Man movie?
Oh, they are doing one more?
Yep.
I hope they don't go overboard with the villains.
You see what it's Marvel, so they know what they're doing, so.
Have you seen the last two Amazing Spider-Man movies?
That wasn't Marvel, that was Sony.
Oh, this is Marvel doing it now?
Well, it's in the Marvel universe, so I think they're gonna have a fair amount of involvement on the project. And the thing about that is that what I like is it's a reboot, but they're not going to tell the story about
already know I'm
Uncle Ben, him getting Peter getting bitten by the radioactive spider.
So he's just gonna have the powers already?
Yeah, they're just assuming that everyone knows who Spider-Man is already.
Okay, because they've done that intro so many times.
Yeah.
If they did it right, it wouldn't be terrible, but right now we can't deal with that.
I liked Amazing Spider-Man a lot more than the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man, but
so much pain to protect
they
us.
went overboard in Spider-Man 2. They fell in the exact same pitfall and they did in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3 was just like, the ending was like everybody died.
Yeah. No, I will say this, I liked Amazing Spider-Man 2 better than Spider-Man 3 though.
Or not.
Yeah, probably. Spider-Man 3 was just terrible.
I'm your friend.
Yeah, because
we made a promise, remember?
Parker, and they ruined Venom. And they didn't, the original director didn't even want to put Venom in there. Sony just said, we need Venom in the movie, put him in there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the trope of the good guy just acting like a douche.
Yeah.
I wanted to blame
and he
everything
didn't,
on
like,
someone
part
else
in the comics, he didn't act like a douche, he just acted like a
I was
hard
waiting for
ass.
someone to do my work for me.
He stood up for himself more and more aggressively.
Yeah, exactly, he just got more aggressive.
But
that one's like, in that movie, he was like a douche,
just me trying
and
to
just
run
like,
from my
God,
problems.
no one wants to be near him.
The dance scene.
Oh, let's not talk about that, ever.
The reason I could accept my weakness and fight this to the very
that
end
movie was just,
is because I had my friends helping
And
me.
plus, I'm mad they got rid of Andrew Garfield as
I had
Spider-Man. I
friends
wish they
who
would have kept
worried
him as
about
that.
Oh, who's
Who
doing
stood
Spider-Man
beside
now?
me.
I think the
wasn't
actor who
alone.
plays the main character in the Maze Runner movies is doing.
Oh, the Maze Runner? I haven't seen enough of that.
Yeah,
I've only
seen.
seen
And
commercials.
that gave me
Yes,
unimaginable
he
strength.
looks okay. He looks
You're not
young.
alone anymore
They're going
either.
with 15-year-old
I'm
Spider-Man.
sure you'll be able to find
So I
a
guess
place
that kinda
where
works.
you belong too.
Did you hear about how they were saying that there's talk that the Avengers 2 Age of Ultron broke Joss Whedon?
It broke him?
Yeah, because he quit Avengers 3, and there's no plans for him doing any other movies.
Oh, wow.
And I mean,
I thought he liked Avengers too.
I think he liked it, but he had to do so much work into it because it's set up for like almost all the upcoming Marvel movies, which is really stupid.
Oh yeah, I couldn't understand it being a lot of work.
Because like they set up for Black Panther, they set up for Thor Ragnarok.
Okay, the Black Panther setup was literally they went to the city.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I guess. And they set up for Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, they set up for Civil War, Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know.
I honestly think Civil War was more set up than Captain America 2.
I don't think so.
No, it was just the concept because everything got out in the open, so you can easily make that connect to the government now wants to know like everything.
See, I wonder if they're actually going to go straight for that, if it's just like, or they're going to go for like a different kind of conflict, because they can't really do that because they already know all their secret identities.
Except for like Spider-Man and like other guys.
Yeah, and Hank Pym. I'm not Hank Pym, Ant-Man. Scott Lang.
This is my persona.
That Brooklyn accent.
Persona. Yes, I think it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Captain America 2, for Civil War, though.
You mean 3?
Yeah, Captain America 3. I kind of hope... Do you think it would be better if they made like sort of Avengers 2.5, where it's just like everyone gets a sort of equal screen time, or if they just focus on Captain America?
Hey,
I hope it's.
can I really come with
I
you?
hope it's a little bit more even than just Captain America.
Yeah.
Seems like I'd
Like
just
maybe
be a
more
nuisance.
Hawkeye, because Hawkeye barely gets any screen time.
He really
What do you
does.
mean, a nuisance?
That's the thing.
You know, I'm
I
a
think they're gonna
machine.
go with that because they're usually
be
pretty
all
good,
sorts
like
of
the writers and
problems.
everything.
There
Plus,
what?
Captain America 2 was awesome.
Yeah, Captain America.
And I think this is gonna be good. I'm pretty hyped for that movie. I might be more
Are
hyped
you
for this than I
saying
am
it
for
wouldn't
Avengers
bother
Age of
you and
Ultron.
your friends? Wow.
I know they're gonna focus somewhat
you
on
sure
Black
are cool
Widow,
about all of this.
just because they always focus on Black.
She's
Black
like
Widow's
what
a
she
great
said,
character in the
but
movie,
there's
Yeah.
a lot of people
but
out
like
there.
they could give some of
If
her
I were you,
spotlight to other
I'd
people.
brag about
See,
it.
I'm
You don't think it's cool being a
the
robot
only thing I'm
and
worried
a
about is
persona
if it's
user?
gonna be too bogged down because they have a lot of stuff. Because I
It's
don't only
unique,
get to worry
that's
about
for
their
sure.
story. They have to
In any
introduce
case,
Black Panther
there's no way you'd be a
and
nuisance.
Spider-Man.
They're probably gonna focus on Black Panther a little bit more.
See, you know what I kind of expect? I kind of expect him to just make a cameo where it's just like, "Hi, I'm Peter Parker," and but I don't know. I think they're.
Hey, there they are.
I think
Welcome
they
back.
said they were going to focus more on
Yukiko,
Black Panther
you
originally, and
really
that's before they
outdid
made the
yourself
deal
this time.
with Sony.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad Spider-Man.
Thank God. I mean, X-Men and Fantastic
You
Four I'm
okay,
okay
Miss President?
with,
I was
because
so worried about you.
I don't think
I don't know if you can like after what
Right.
they've done to the
Are they
X-Men.
accessories?
No,
You're
not the
so
X-Men.
meta-luring.
X-Men are doing fine by
I can
themselves,
Yeah,
scarcely
yeah,
believe
definitely.
my eyes.
but
The
Sony
Kijo group's
cannot
humanoid
handle
weapons
Fantastic
actually
well, that's Fox, but
exist.
still, yeah, they
Okay, sorry.
can't.
Fox. And there's so many different companies that I don't know who has who.
Yeah, I know it gets confusing.
Fantastic Four, it's just like the premise is kind of like you gotta be with the premise to begin with.
Yeah,
And like the whole dynamic, some people just aren't gonna like.
yeah, and that's the thing about the movie I've heard that it wasn't trying to be a
I don't
superhero
really get
movie.
what's
It wanted to be
going
so
on, but
serious, straight
everything
faced,
worked
and you
out,
can't really
man.
do that with the Fantastic
I'm
Four.
glad everyone's all right.
Really can't.
What's with the jumping to
That's the thing,
conclusions? You're
I don't
one of
think
the things that got us into this mess,
The
you know.
Marvel movie.
Well, that was
Do you think the
Anyone
the
can
X-Men
do that.
universe could fit in with the Marvel
Actually, are you
Cinematic
feeling
Universe? 'Cause
okay?
the whole thing
You're not
that always
tired,
bugged me is
What am I saying?
all the mutant
Of
hate,
course you're
but
tired.
a lot of characters that are looked up on are mutants,
No,
like Captain America,
I'm fine.
Spider-Man's liked, aside from J. Jonah Jameson.
Isn't there something
So
wrong
it's
with
like
this
how
picture?
they.
Shouldn't you
I don't
guys
think
be
they kind
pissed
of
at
there's a
me at
little
all?
bit of a confliction.
Yeah, there's
What?
just a little bit of
What would we be
there would
mad
be a
about?
lot of that kind of
Nah,
problem.
Don't worry about it. We're cool. Pretty much all of us have caused
Like,
trouble.
Like
for each
honestly,
other
I
because
would
of our
think
shadows.
mutants are cool,
Exactly.
Yeah.
but then like
especially
it's just
'cause
weird
they're
how everyone
good.
just reacts to them. Like
Me?
I would understand
That's not
hating
fair. I
like
never
the
saw your
bad
eyes
mutants,
shadows, you know.
but
Now
it's
sounds
like
pretty crazy
just
at least.
prejudicing them is just a terrible
Don't
idea.
drag
See,
me
that's
into
the thing.
this.
I wouldn't
mean,
think there'd be
after
more
the epidemic
prejudice. There'd just be
given
more
to Kanji-kun,
weaponization. Like,
imagine
if I was in
his
charge, I
shadow
would
must have
just
been
give me as many of those as I
far
can,
worse
put them in the
than mine.
military.
Yeah, and that's what they did in like X-Men not first class, the other one.
Yeah, it's first class.
No, I meant they technically weaponized in the first class, but like in the second one, they were like their own unit.
Yeah.
Except I don't think they were used at all.
Mm-hmm. But again, that's the thing that
Well
plays
done,
the whole
Mark.
Civil War kind
I
of
had
And I
thing.
think that
confidence
mutants could
that you
help
could do
with
this.
research if it wasn't like dissecting them.
Yeah. Heck, some of the mutants have X-ray vision, super hearing. There's a lot of practical applications for that.
Yeah, so don't just immediately go into killing them like they did in the other one.
Yeah.
It was just like, why would they
It's
just
nice to
immediately
meet
go
you all.
killing them to
My name
research
is
them? That
Itis.
sounds stupid.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
you
much
could
for
just take
saving
blood
my
samples
sister.
and whatnot.
You could have them volunteer for Pete's sake.
Yeah. Which brings back my point about how I can't wait to see how the whole Civil War thing works out, because they don't really have that whole secret
excuse me,
identity
but you're-
registration
I
thing.
mean, are you also...
Yes, I too
And I
am a
am
robot.
kind of hoping they kill off
She's
Captain
kind of a
America.
later version of what Labras was built for.
My mom probably
I'm
won't like you
Akihiko
if you say
Sanada.
that.
Sorry for
I love him as Captain America, but that would be a huge... Because the way it happened in the comic books was really striking. That would be a really good scene in the movies. How funny would that be? The first person to actually die in a Marvel... Well, I can't really say first person, because... Quick spoiler alert, Silver...
In Avengers 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird because I was watching this video just talking about, they were doing arguments, and like one of the arguments was no one dies in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
And then like someone fact checked it and turned out they said that the character that dies in 2 stays dead.
Yeah. He got killed by copyright law.
Honestly, yes, that is the truth. That is why he was killed.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm not.
Now I hear
planning to
some
seal
people
you
saying
away.
it was out of spite because he was real popular in the Fox
I ran wild
movies,
and
so Marvel was
caused
just
so
trying
much
to one up.
I mean, not
Honestly, I
just
don't
today,
think that's the
but
reason.
back then
Yeah,
too.
me neither.
It was.
You've awakened
They-
to your persona.
The
and
reason
gained
is
control over
they
it.
they
You're
would
hardly a
basically have
rogue
two
testing it
Quicksilvers,
anymore.
and that would just get a little
Besides,
weird.
Yeah.
You have a heart.
I mean, I
we
would
would never
like.
treat anyone with a
I don't know, I
heart.
feel
so
that's the whole problem with the Avengers movie series is I think they should start branching them out a little bit more because they already have enough for the new Avengers and the
Labrys's
classic
recognition
Avengers.
signal has been interrupted.
In fact, I hope for
Someone is
Infinity
hacking
War,
into
I hope
her.
for Part 1, it focuses on the Avengers A team, and then Part 2 focuses on the B team, and for the climax they all come together. Because yeah, they're getting a little bloated.
The Avengers get like so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like every like superhero now is like assigned to a team usually.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about
Is
the Marvel
this the
Universe.
same
You're either an
communication
Avenger or
system we
X-Men,
use?
aside from like
What are you
Ghost Rider,
standing around
Punisher, and
for?
Deadpool.
Everyone,
It's,
get
yeah,
away
you're
from
either an
Lapras.
Avenger, you work for Shield,
Mhm.
or you're an X-Men,
Yeah.
or you're
Labrys!
retired or whatever.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
Like Captain America.
I cannot gain
And technically
access.
Hawkeye
She's
right
being
now.
controlled.
Really, Hawkeye's retired?
He's trying to be.
Okay.
They heavily hinted at the end of 2.
Okay, yeah.
Or
It
during
isn't
2,
coming from
actually.
inside this facility. The signal originates
And they've
elsewhere.
in the Avengers
You
series
mean
they've been
outside
hinting
the
at it.
TV?
Mhm.
Because basically, spoilers,
is
they were
just a
having
little
Ant-Man
extra
replace
resistance.
Hawkeye.
Really?
Now, entertain
Well, it wasn't like supposed to be that, but
Mm.
he was leaving and Ant-Man was coming. So
Yeah.
they went to some training thing or something.
Mhm. But still, see, I wonder because I know
Hey, what are you doing?
they're
It's too
bringing
dangerous.
Ant-Man to
I'll
Civil
stop her.
War.
Isn't this part
But
of
I wonder if they're going
I need
to
to
go to the
stop
point where
this.
he joins Captain America's
M.A.D.
team, and then Spider-Man joins up with Iron Man's team. But I don't know. How do you think that would work? Just have him like give Spider-Man a quick debut and
Please, wake
like
up.
Iron Man's team, like say during a fight scene they get back into a corner, and then Spider-Man just shows out of nowhere and just pushes them back a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would probably happen. I don't know why, but Spider-Man doesn't seem like the strongest character ever.
Spider-Sense is the only thing that like
Makes him like any.
Spider-Sense makes him OP because he already is pretty strong, but that lets him predict like every single move coming at him.
Not every single move he knows.
It kind of is. The weakness for Spider-Sense is he doesn't know where it's coming from. He just knows it's coming.
Yeah, so.
Stay away.
But I found it funny, like, they're in the death battle, the only reason he won against Spider-Man was
Batman.
Batman, sorry.
Mm.
Batman against Batman was only because of Spider-Sense.
Yeah, it really was. You know, when you're on, I love Spider-Man. I love him more than Batman. I love Batman too, but Spider-Man's my fave.
Please hit. Go. That's
Well, speaking of DC, have you seen the lineup picture for the Justice League with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman?
No, I haven't.
God, they sucked every single inch of fun out of those characters you could possibly imagine.
Wow.
No, I'm not even kidding. They
she was
just
quite easy
took
to
original Justice League
Evidently,
comic
I
and
didn't
just
push her
squeezed
far
every single fun and wringed it out of that.
Wow.
It just looks so dull.
She is a test.
Aquaman looks so
So
emo,
this
I
is
can't
as far
even
as
tell
my little
you.
game
Did he give him the
goes.
hook for a hand?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I saw his hand, but I'm pretty sure they went with that.
It wouldn't. He probably has an eye
Who
badge
are you?
and a hook for a hand
Give
from like
Labrys
that Just League Unlimited.
Yeah.
Very well.
That was a very
I've
good
acquired
show.
enough
It
data
really was.
after all.
I love the one with Lex Luthor and
I
the
should
Flash
thank
switch
you all.
bodies. And then Lex Luthor takes off the mask and says,
Although
"Who is
didn't
this?"
work out, you did stay in until
You know
the
my
very
theory is
end.
about Superman's identity though is, you know, he only wears the
Labrys's
glasses and
shadow was
whatnot.
only the
What I
mastermind of the
have to I
tournament.
realize is I
I
think
see.
everyone realizes that
You're
he's
the true
Superman, but no one
culprit
wants to
behind the
call him
whole
on
thing.
that. Because think about it, if you see a guy punch a planet into oblivion and you see him walking through the street, are you gonna call him out on that?
Yeah, probably not.
Indeed. It was I who
I
stole
mean,
Labrys away.
Superman's so OP. I don't know if they changed it in like the new 52 or
Since
not.
I don't have a
I
persona
feel like
and can't enter a
I feel like
TV,
kind of
I
has gotten to
needed
the
a
point
puppet
where
that could run
everyone in the
amok
DC
for me.
universe just drop their pants, bend over, and say, "We're ready, Superman."
Labrys's persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering.
Okay. The eerie voice, which they use a lot.
You got the
Yeah.
better of me this time. You deserve to know at least that
I
much.
can't tell if it was a dude or a chick. Man or woman.
This one, I think,
This
is
time,
I think
are you
this
still
is supposed
planning
to be
something?
show.
Okay. Sounds like it's showtime.
No,
That's
It's
the worst, my
enough.
worst
You're
one
the
ever.
worst.
you've said that like 5 times this playthrough.
Which makes it the worst one ever.
Labrys has a heart. How can you do this to her knowing that?
Because I'm
A
evil.
heart, hmm? Meaningless. Whether or not she has one matters not at all to my plan.
What?
So how do you think
That's it.
Superman vs. Batman's going to be?
I hope it'll be decent.
I hope it's going to be good too. I'm going to
Well
go
then,
see it
everyone,
whether,
until we
regardless.
meet
I just
again.
wish it had more jokes in it.
Yeah, I just hope it's not. Is it gonna be the Man of Steel Superman?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
See, that's the problem with DC. They're just trying to ram in characters because they're trying to catch up with with
It
Marvel.
seems whoever our adversary is.
And that thing that kind of
they're
pissed me off
connected to
is
us.
the DC
I advise you
TV
not
shows
to get
aren't in the
involved
same
in this
universe
matter
with
any further.
movies.
From here on, you should
Yes.
leave this to us.
I mean,
Wait a second.
Marvel, they
We
try to
can't just
tie
leave
it in
things like
as much
this.
as possible.
I understand how you feel, but this is
Also,
too
did
dangerous
you hear
for you.
the fan theory
We
that
will do our
General
best to
Zod's
ensure
going to
that no
come
harm
Doomsday?
comes to you. Trust in us and let us work.
I kind of hope it. I don't know. It'd be-
That could be cool. I kind of like it when they fuse characters together a little bit.
Guys,
Because spoiler
Let's
alert,
leave this
General
to them.
Zod is in it, and
Are you serious?
I've read some behind the scenes stuff that the actor who's playing him is doing
Yukiko.
work in that movie.
it's best for now if we go home.
So I would like that if they did Batman and Superman tag teaming against Doomsday. Not really sure how well Batman. I mean, if Batman uses power armor, he probably would put up a good fight.
Yeah, that's the problem with putting Batman versus Superman, like, in any realistic sense, where it's like it would be a fair fight. Superman would just win,
Yeah.
because the only reason Batman would win is because he's smart enough to carry kryptonite.
Or if he had actually a whole army or whatnot with
Yeah.
him. Like, Batman can never take Superman like on a head-to-head fight.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman would put up a fight, but I don't think if Batman just rushed in, wouldn't happen.
And allow me to thank you once again.
yeah. Wonder
You
Woman
did
would
a
probably be
lot to
the
help today.
best bet against Superman. I wonder if they're gonna bring up the romance between Wonder Woman and Batman.
They could do that. I mean, Lois Lane's still alive, so Superman's off the table.
Come on,
Did
Yukiko.
Superman and Wonder
we
Woman
have
ever,
to
like,
see her off
Flirt
properly.
except for Injustice.
No, I think they're on and off. They're on. And
Yeah.
off.
Because in Unlimited, all I saw was Batman and Wonder Woman flirting.
And I personally prefer that too, because you have the Human Man and the whole goddess kind of thing.
You really are going with them.
I kind of feel they should do that for an alternate universe, have like a
made
son
my
of Batman
decision
and Wonder
to throw
Woman.
in with Mitsuru-san.
Yeah, remember that
wanna
Brave and the
capture
Bold
whoever's
thing where
Yeah.
Oh, I
the-
love that episode
Whatever
so
it
much,
takes.
where it
You know
focuses
how
on
you
Damian
protected
Wayne.
me this
It's
time.
like Batman,
Now
Catwoman's
it's my
son.
turn.
Yeah, it turned out to be a fan fiction.
That pissed me off so much. That's my only criticism for Brave and the Bold is that they take the most interesting episode
And I'm
and make them just a
definitely gonna
dream
be
when they
back
really didn't
someday.
need to.
Yeah.
Because that episode
Why don't you give
could have
me
taken
a
place
check on that
further in the timeline where
Sound
they could have
good?
just gone back to the normal
Yeah,
stuff and it
that's
wouldn't have
alright.
mattered.
It's
And
still
like
a
the vampire
promise.
episode where it was just Batman having a bad dream.
My problem with the Damian Wayne episode was how they killed off Selena Kyle and Batman. That would not happen.
It really wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
I was like, at least make it extreme or
You break my
something.
promise,
Yeah.
I'll make you rue the day.
Batman was just Bruce Wayne would just appear out of nowhere and just go, "I'm Batman."
Yeah. Like, they would just, like, get out of the rubble in their costume.
Yeah.
It's like, not even Selena Kyle would have died from that.
I know.
Come back soon.
Because it was like, literally, something just fell on them.
I mean, it was something like Bane, maybe I could believe.
But not like the Joker sidekick guy.
Yeah.
But then it was fan fiction, so it made a little bit more sense, but still, think of a better death, Alfred.
Yeah. Especially with Alfred too, so that makes even less sense.
like if you're gonna make a thing, make the death seem like extreme. It would have to be like really extreme.
I mean, not extreme, just over the top.
She's really
Like,
gone.
There would have been like no way to
She
escape.
said she'd come
speaking of
see us
which,
again, so enough with the
spoiler
poop
alert for
around.
the Batman comics, but
Did you
apparently in
just
the
call me
main DC
pitiful?
continuity,
What
Batman's
an
dead.
incredibly rude thing to say
So
to an idol.
the Joker, and apparently
Just so you know, I've
the
done
writer
a
of the
lot
comics says he has no
companies
plans on
under
bringing
the
them
Carrillo
back.
umbrella.
Why?
Well,
I
because
should have introduced myself better.
Jim Gordon's currently Batman, and I guess
Oh.
I like that, to tell you the truth, because let's face it, death in comic books doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
We
They'll just
haven't
bring
had
back
our welcome
whenever they
back party for
restart.
Yukon yet.
Yeah, because
Great idea, Yuki-chan.
see, that's the thing about I
I
don't
was
really
just
like about
thinking the
DC comics
same
is that they
thing.
have multiple continuities.
You're right. It's been
Even
a
more
while
than
too, so
Marvel.
let's all go there
Marvel
and
only
catch
has
up.
like the main universe and Ultimate.
Yeah.
With DC, there's like Batman Detective Comics,
All right,
Batman
sounds like a plan.
1966, Batman
We have a
Animated
few things to talk
Adventures
to them about
comic.
too, right, partner?
There's like
Yeah,
I think
let's
there's
go,
like
everyone.
5 different Batman comics going on at the same time outside the normal continuity. Everything is best at your Juness.
Boy, was I
It was always
surprised when
weird when
Yukon
I
brought
read that. I
that
was like, I
up.
think Junes.
Yeah.
But then it's like pronounced Juna.
I didn't
Well,
tell
that
him
was the
we
original
wouldn't get
intention. They just
involved, was
mispronounced
it?
it.
Can you believe him?
No kidding. I wonder what Matsuri-san would say if she heard that.
He'd be dead.
Yep. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, because basically we got out.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we're going to investigate this later.
Happy ending! Friendship is magic. Deus Ex Machina.
But really hint at a sequel.
Yeah.
Things go bad, this
Sequel
could be
bait.
an even bigger problem than last year.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Sure.
You really stepped up to the plate this time. I think I like this new side of you.
Yeah, the side where I beat you up.
Yeah.
So, what?
I have no idea what that thing she's holding.
Is that a scrunchie or something?
Wow, this is hard.
Yes.
So many choices.
I have
What
no
I'm
idea.
tempted to say that's underwear, but it doesn't look like
I
it.
don't know, that's not underwear. It's like a circle.
Yeah.
You're really into this. Hey, how about this? I think it'll
I
look
think
good
it might
on
go on
you.
her arm.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's
But
not
it looks
for
like
me.
really fabricy.
Disclaimer, M.A.D. Games knows nothing about female fashion.
I think she is holding an earring, but that's...
Oh,
like,
right.
Yes,
We
goes
might
around
see
your
her
arm
sooner
or
than
neck,
we
I
think.
think.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Her face is so weird.
Yeah. I mean, I love the art style of Persona, but I don't know. She looks weird to me. I think her hair should be darker.
What's weird is Yukiko's mouth while she's looking at the thing.
Yeah.
It looks kind of weird.
I just know she'll love it.
Oh, she's buying things for Labras.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I guess Labras is out too.
Yeah, we saved Labras and she's working with the Garija group.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that was the M.A.D. Games playthrough of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Tune in next time when we probably may not rant as much about random stuff.
We will.
Yeah, no promises there. Tune in next time. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.